Going green was a thing. He spoke for the trees. The powerful message from the film The Lorax has resonated with many generations. Now it's taken the stage. And joining me is Simon Paisley Day, who plays the Once-ler. Good morning to you, Simon.
Good morning, and I am in green.
Yes, very, very fitting.
Thank you.
The Lorax, a lot of people know it as a Dr. Seuss book. Wasn't one of the most popular Dr. Seuss books, but it was the one that I believe he was the most proud of.
That's right.
Yeah.
Apparently, he got to the end of his life and looked back at all his great successes, and I think the Lorax was the crown of, the crowning glory for him, because I think he loved nature and felt that it had a real impact, that book.
Mm-hmm. The theme of the Lorax, of course, is talking about the environment and the importance of our role in the environment and protecting the environment, and your role as the Once-ler. If someone hasn't seen, say, the movie or hasn't had a chance yet to see you on stage, who is the Once-ler?
The Once-ler is a guy who discovers a thing called a thneed, which is something he knits out of the tuft of the truffula trees. And in the book, he's really nothing more than a long pair of green gloves that sort of creates this thing. You never see his face, which is a bit more difficult to achieve on stage. So I am the Once-ler, and the adapter, David Gregg, has cleverly given the Once-ler a backstory, so you understand where he's coming from. He is thrown out by his family as a young man to go and achieve something. He stumbles on this funny thing, he capitalizes on it, and he gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and I suppose the big message of it is perhaps we don't need to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Perhaps there is a balance to be struck between progress and conservation.
Absolutely. I've read the reviews from when you were playing at the Old Vic in London, and so many great reviews coming out of the Lorax there. And of course, you are now on your North American tour. Toronto is the first stop.
That's right.
You just opened this weekend, so what's the reception been like?
It's been tremendous. Yeah, we had standing ovations at the weekend. People seem to love it, and we're hoping for a slightly younger crowd. I think a lot of people in at the weekend were people who'd booked a long time ago, and they seem to be an older lot. They seem to still love it, but I'm looking forward to playing to a more Christmas audience where people bring their grandchildren, and I think
you're going to get that.
Yeah.
And what is it, because it's a little different when you're playing to kids in the crowd, right? So how do you adjust your performance with it, or how do you...
Well, I think that's the delight of the piece. There's stuff for grown-ups, there's stuff for kids in there. The whole thing is so delightful. And just to say, it is about the environment, and it is about balancing progress versus conservation, but the main thing to take away from it is that it is wacky, zany, hilarious, delightful, beautiful. The design of it is impeccable.
Beautiful. And from some of the visuals that you saw there's puppets, there's real people, but there's such a beautiful collaboration. So don't miss this. This is only playing for a limited time. It's on stage until January 21st, playing at the Royal Alex. All the information, mervish.com. Thank you so much, Simon. And I've been giving him tips also about wearing winter boots, because you're going to need some. You said it's snowing. Do I need to invest? And
exactly.
Yes.
And she's also given me information about how to take the streetcar too. I mean, everything you need to know.
That's what happens at Breakfast Television. We give you everything you need to know. Thank you, Simon. We're going upstairs to UTAM, who has more information for you if you need.
Thank you.